I'm Nikki from HomeMadePill.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a teacher appreciation gift, which is a canvas tote bag that I made with an iron-on transfer. So it's going to be quick and easy. I am going to be over at CraftyHangouts.com, which is where you can watch this video, and our sponsor today is Doris Crafts. So the canvas tote that I'm going to be using came from Doris. I bought it on consumercrafts.com, and you can get one there as well. This one's an extra large. They have a variety of sizes from little minis all the way up to the big guys. So you start with a simple canvas bag, and then you get some heat transfers, and you can go online and find whatever you'd like or create your own, however you want to work it out. I went to graphicsfairy.com. I just went to iPages, as you can see here, and put the image there. So my image on this one is the music notes into kind of a splatter with butterflies. And the first thing you want to do is put the image on, and then you want to flip it so that it will be exactly as you want to see it. So over here in this corner, once you touch your image, if you're in iPages, then you will get an option to format, and then you can make sure you're on the Arrange tab, and then you can just click your flip, and it will flip it for you, or flip it back. And you specifically want to do this with lettering. So I added the teacher's name here, and so you definitely want to make sure that that name is not looking right to you, but is looking backwards. So make sure you do a reverse mirror image, and you're good to go on the graphics front. So the next thing you're going to do, and I'm going to move the computer down so that you can see what I'm doing. The next thing you're going to do is iron your image on. So we're going to take and line up your paper, and our transfer paper, as you can see, has these lines on it so that it will help you figure out where you're doing it. You can get the transfer paper also from Consumer Crafts. And you're going to iron it on. Now, I'm just showing you this iron is actually cool. I've already done it because it takes a while for it to cool. The first thing you want to do is iron it on, and you're going to iron it, I mean, back and forth for a solid 2 minutes. As a matter, for whatever reason, I think I had to do mine a little bit more than 2 minutes. But you once and then check it. You can see right here where I've peeled it up to check it. But you want to keep moving your iron, and you want to go back and forth, back and forth. You want to make sure that you're getting all the way off the paper, because you want to make sure you get the edges hot enough, and you want to make sure you get in the center. But you want to keep going back and forth. You want to apply pressure. Let me lift it up just a little bit so you can see. What reminder, cold iron. You wouldn't want to do that with a hot iron. But you want to keep pressure. You can pressure with 2 hands. Give a lot of pressure that way. You want to do it on a hard surface. Now, I'm using my ironing board, but mine is a very thin cover. I tried it with a hard cover, and I think that made it take a little bit longer. So you want to make sure that you're using a hard surface. You want to go back and forth with your iron, applying pressure with 2 hands if necessary. You want to go do this for a solid 2 minutes. Your iron should be on. You have no steam should be out of the iron. You want all the water out, no steam, and you want it on its highest setting. And you want to be careful that you're moving it as you go. You want to make sure that you're getting that surface, that transfer paper, hot enough to almost melt it onto your fabric. And the canvas is a good choice for that because it's a hardy fabric. You wouldn't want to do it on a fabric that couldn't take the heat. So make sure you consider that when you're picking out what you want to put the transfer onto. Anyway, back to what we were doing. You're going to make sure you do it in a solid motion for 2 full minutes. Then you're going to peel it. Now I'm going to show you. You're going to peel it, and I don't know if you can see this, but you can tell that it is on, okay? You're going to let this cool before you start peeling because it needs to be completely cool to the touch. You'll be able to feel if there's any heat still in there. Wait, because you want it to be cooled so that this will stick to the fabric and not to the paper. You want it to be completely cool, which is why I went ahead and did this earlier. Now, this one, of course, has set, And all you're going to do is start peeling it off. You can gently peel it off. And as long as it's cool, it should come off pretty easy. Peel, peel, peel. Your image is going to start showing. My little cool iron here. Now, reminder, you'll be using a hot iron. Mine is cool just for showing you how to do it purposes. And there you have your canvas bag. Let me look this so you can see. And just like that, I mean, it took 2 minutes to iron it on, 2 minutes to let it cool, maybe a little bit longer, depending on how hot your iron is and all those sorts of things. But the basic thing you want to do is iron it on. Get it really good and hot for 2 full minutes, moving your iron all the way across your image. Then you want to let your image cool completely. You want to feel no heat. And be careful because it will be super hot when you first take it off, so don't touch it in the beginning. Give it a lot of time to cool off, at least 2 minutes. Then see if it feels cool to the touch. If it does, you're ready to peel it off. Start with one corner, look at it, make sure it's good to go. As long as it is, you can keep peeling and you'll get an awesome image, whatever image you picked for your teacher, to go on your canvas bag. So just some ideas to show you. I created this one, which is music, because one teacher loves music. Her daughter is actually a musician. Then I did another one with this vintage Love the Journey, which I think is totally cute and perfect for another teacher. And then the one that I showed you at the very beginning, which is the elephant one. This one's for a teacher who happens to love elephants. So I created this one. On this one, I added some lines above the graphic, and then I even put the teacher's initials just in the corner just for another special little touch, something that you can do. So no matter what image you choose, it's super easy to personalize a gift for your teacher and in a very affordable way. I think the bag cost me $4.50 on consumercrafts.com. And you can get even cheaper ones if you want to go a little bit smaller. I just got the biggest one because I thought that would be great for teachers. But you can do the bag for like $4.50, and then I think you can get the transfer paper for like $2.50. And of course, you're going to get probably a couple sheets at least in there, so it will last you more than just one bag. So it's a very inexpensive gift. It's so practical, something your teacher can use, and you can personalize it for what they like and what they enjoy. So I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks so much for coming, and I hope you'll stop by my blog, which is homeadeville.com. And then I hope you will stop over to craftyhangouts.com, where you can watch lots of videos, and some of them have been sponsored by the fabulous people like Doris Crafts, who sponsored today's. And I hope you have a great teacher appreciation and show them how much love they actually deserve. Have a great day. Bye-bye.